Hello, and welcome to attempt 10 with my Nuzlocke of Emerald Run Bun. I'm fairly certain that if you've clicked this video, you know what constitutes as a Nuzlocke. However, I will go over my rules because a few of them are non-standard. The two main ones: first encounter as defined by the location title card, as well as permadeath. Pokemon faints, can't use it anymore. However, I'm not doing nicknames. Now, if I was live streaming, that would be different. Emerald Run Bun forces set mode, so I can't switch during or after a enemy trainer's Pokemon faints. It forces no items, and enforces level caps. Meaning, there's a set level cap that I cannot go past. I will be covering bosses in this video. If enough people ask me for it, I will in turn cover mini bosses and important trainers in other split videos. In that vein, I want to make note of two in this split: Ruin Maniac Georgie on Route 106 and Camper Gabby on Route 110. Ruin Maniac Georgie is one of the first trainers that's actually done. But let's enjoy this one, shall we?
we go. Brawly. This isn't a risk-free line, but it's a line that I believe can give me out deathless. I need pretty good sleep but, let's see how this goes. Such a good theme.
Alright, Vivi. Hit the sleep pattern. I will not get flinched because I have shield vest. And we hit sleep pattern. Perfect. I need at least 2 turns of sleep. 1. Granny Kiss is going to get me up pretty high health. It's a really good roll. Doesn't matter. It's like a 40% chance to two-shot, but Air Cutter here will end up failing this thing. There we go, 2 turns of sleep. And because I am this high of health, Retaliate from Low Putty will not kill. So, in out comes Combustion. Just to eat the Incinerate, not going to breath, and lowers the attack. This is important. Incinerate comes out, Growl will take 2/3, jeez. Speed boost. Doesn't matter. Now -1 attack. Combustion will go for workout. That's what I'm doing. Even at -1, Seaver still lives multiple Thunder Punches. There's the workup. Even at neutral, I will still live 2 Thunder Punches with Oranberry. And I two-shot this thing. If I got a crit there, would have to worry about that. But, unfortunately, I do. The Grouse is no crit. Down goes Combustion. Next is Low Putty. To eat the Retaliate. Out comes my goat, Toby. So, spin call. God, I hate spin calls. Fake out triggers the attack pack. No. This Toki took so much damage, I'm not exactly sure if I can live at -1. Unfortunately, this Pavilion is not fast enough to outspeed Polly. Which, I even think Polly is not fast to begin with, but apparently I can outspeed at 43. So, I have to switch. Out comes Ice Beam. Now, problem is... problem. It's going for Ice Beam. Even at -1, Toki will not survive a super power after Ice Beam. So you're going to take in. Now it's Bubble Beam and HP Grass. This is part of the line that I'm not super familiar with. Grass does less than Ice Beam. Fake out. had to steer there for a little bit because I wasn't expecting that much damage from Italian. So, but now Spark kills probably will. And now out comes Hypnotop, I believe. Either Hypnotop or no. Okay. So, Retaliate. My channel lives Retaliate. Unfortunate, but that was okay. Now, I was not expecting this. It's Scraggy. You know, UV Light Scraggy. He's bulky as hell. They're going to give it an Intimidate. Background off is so good. I live a feint attack, -1. It still doesn't matter. Because hit my bit of an issue, but I was outside doing something. No, I can go get some. Yes, I will. Well, that's unfortunate. A good one. Yeah, I'll take that. One death to Brawly split. I'm not exactly upset about that, but, you know, hey. It is what it is. Seismic toss. Okay. So, yeah, Brawly split. Done. One death. I could have done that deathless, but I don't. That Vivillon did not have the greatest speed. Yeah, speed IV of 5.
Alright. I was thinking that Draining Kiss was actually going to kill, because it's quite effective. But special attack IV of 5. So, I'm not exactly upset about that. So, on to the Roxanne split. Thanks for watching, guys.